All right. Turn some lights on. Let's see. Create a wound. In Plato's dialogue Symposium, the West's oldest treatise on love, and a text that has been a determining influence on our ideas of desire, the courtesan Diotima explains to Socrates the parentage of Eros, the god of love. Eros' father was contrivance or cunning, and his mother was poverty or need. Eros takes after his parents. He is constantly in need, which he is constantly contriving to fill. As the god of love, he knows that love cannot be induced in another person unless they too feel need. And that is what his arrows do. Piercing people's flesh, they make them feel a lack, an ache, a hunger. This is the essence of your task as a seducer. Like arrows, you must create a wound in your victim, aiming at their soft spot, the chink in their self-esteem. If they are stuck in a rut, make them feel it more deeply, innocently bringing it up and talking about it. What you want is a wound, an insecurity you can expand a little, an anxiety that can best be relieved by involvement with another person, namely you. Interesting. What was that? I see. The god of love. Eros' father was contrivance or cunning, and his mother was poverty or need. That's interesting. So find the need, make it a little bit more obvious, expand it a little. An anxiety that can best be relieved by involvement with another person, namely you. That is so interesting. I've never heard that story before. I mean, I knew about the Greek god, Eros, but the backstory is fascinating. Yeah, that makes sense. You've got a lot to need you. Okay. I guess that is an aspect of all relationships, not only personal and romantic, but like business relationships. You want them to feel that they need you. Because if you're not needed, you're not necessary. Interesting. I never thought of it that way. Okay, we warmed up. Looks like we're warmed up. Where's my drink before I do anything? Oh, let's try this. A Celsius. This can't be it. Why is it so full? This feels like way more than a Celsius. I guess so. This feels like a lot for that little can. So like a new one, a limoncello. Ooh, that's good. Oh man. I don't want to have to drink energy drinks, but this one's damn good. Yeah, that's gonna get me going. Thumbs up, my woman. That's a good one. She wanted a review. She's like, let me know how the drink tastes. Damn good. That's how it tastes. Yeah, I have firsthand experience with that situation where if you're not needed, then you're not necessary. When I was working with the animal rescue, that's how they ended up letting us go. Our usefulness had reached its peak. To be honest, though, I think that whole place was already like the writing was already on the wall. And I've talked about this before, but not long after we left, I mean, the whole place just kind of shut down. They couldn't, it just didn't keep going. When, you know, whatever. Let me see, I had a bunch of dreams again. Dang, I was in the middle of one when I woke up too. I can't remember it. What was it? I do not know. Excuse me. Oh, man. That's interesting, the way they worded that. His mother was poverty and need. His arrows open a wound. So interesting. This car needs a bit of a bath. I can see, like, my windshield's pretty clean because I tend to clean that when I go to the gas station. But like the windows on the side, you could tell they need a bit of love. I haven't touched them in a while. That is kind of interesting. Find an insecurity and poke at it a little bit. Chink in their armor. How could that be applied to like a business relationship though? I have to sit on that one for a while. Oh. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I snuck up out of nowhere. On a completely different topic, I've become very much better, let's say, at visualizing my whole, because I stand at the front door with my hand on the doorknob and I completely visualize this whole ride before I leave. And I've become very good at the whole thing. I can see the whole moment I leave, the moment I'm sitting in my car, the moment I pull out of my parking spot, my approach to the gate, my exit of the driveway, my right turn in the first stretch, the second right turn, second stretch, all the way to the stop sign. Then I make a left. I go straight to the light. wait at the light, make another left, approach the on-ramp, make a right onto the on-ramp, then this whole stretch. I'm visualizing all this as I sit at the door, and the whole thing goes a lot quicker, obviously, than the ride, but I've gotten pretty good at that. This whole little slight turn to the right, then my interchange from the 405, from the 101 to the 405, it's like a whole big looping turn that I'm on right now. But it's quick in my mind. It's actually kind of cool because I wasn't as good as actually like seeing it. When I first started doing this, the only thing I could see at first was like the immediate like moment when I'm leaving. But like most of the freeway itself I couldn't see. And I could definitely see like the end point, like the the off ramp. And then the last couple turns approaching work. So I actually see it in my mind, but recently I've gotten real good at actually seeing the whole freeway itself. I'm just gonna stay behind these guys. 2 trucks hanging out with you. You guys are gonna help me maintain speed. They're going a little under 60 miles an hour. That is a safe speed. This is helpful. Normally I want to just tear around them, just keep going. Today for some reason, nope, hanging out with you. See how long I could do this for. Sometimes when I try to do this, I end up getting like anxiety, like, I gotta go out of my way, and I'll just tear straight past them. And especially before I got my license back, and before I had my own car, I was extremely careful in my woman's car. I really didn't have an issue with maintaining this kind of speed because I'm going like maybe 61 miles an hour, maybe 62. Once I got my license back, I felt a little bit more confident. At least I was legal on the road. I mean, I had my license for a while and I didn't even know it. It had been reinstated. I just needed to pay even after I paid this, what was it? I forget what it was. I just had to pay like a reinstatement fee. I'm gonna move around this one truck. Now you were going extremely slow. I just really had to go retake a picture or something like that. Basically, my license was good to go. I didn't even know it for a while. But that's what kept me like super safe. Like once things were completely like good to go, I kind of relaxed a bit. And I think having that edge of like not being relaxed about being on the road kept me like in line. I think I always need something like that in my life to keep me in line. I think it's healthier. For me, at least. I'm a different kind of person. I have a very extreme side to me that I didn't realize was there until maybe in the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. More than that. Let's just say, since I met my woman, how about that? Maybe like the last 16 years. It's a little warm. Let's see if I can put some of these down. At least to air it out. Let's see. Woo! It's warm outside anyways. I wonder how much of that you can hear. How much the noise canceling works. Because now it feels like I need to talk louder. But I'm not going to leave it down. I just wanted to air it out. Put it back up. I always forget how much of that can be heard. I think the last time I did a test, you can't really hear it, but it's supposed to be pretty warm coming up. Oh my goodness. See, now that I've gotten past those trucks, cruising at a steady 70 miles an hour right now. And there's all this open road around me. Probably like 200 yards before another car in front of me. Probably another 300-400 yards behind me, completely open. So I basically have the whole freeway to myself right now. But at 70 miles an hour, with this kind of space, it feels so slow. 70 miles an hour is not slow. Not even yanking it down, kind of slowing it up. Creeping back down to 65. I didn't even realize I started going that fast. Get over. Yeah, that page didn't give me much to talk about. I don't know if I've ever. Well, I've definitely never consciously done anything like that. Sounds weird. There's like this area right here where the 405 is like almost like it's a spot where a lot of truckers pull over to rest. And there was like looks like one of those star wagons for when they're doing production. But it was unhitched. It was all by itself on the side of the road, which is weird. You don't see that very often. Yeah, it's gonna be warm today. It's warm in here right now. I can feel it. Yeah, but the idea of that sounds doesn't sound nice. To open up wounds in people, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess I understand what he means when he says like if sense that there's a need that you should like transform yourself into what fills that need. But like the use of the word wound and opening up a wound, that sounds brutal. I was just thinking about that too, like a physical wound, like an actual physical wound. When it's filled in, it's filled in with scar tissue, and scar tissue tends to be a little. At least it feels like if you've ever if you have a scar, like at least like a really good one. The scar tissue feels different than the flesh that was there before. It feels like tougher. I was just wondering, like, is it what is it that different about it that makes it feel? It's not like that wound is definitely not the type of flesh that was there prior to the wound. The scar tissue is made of something different. I wonder what your body does, or what it uses, or what it's made from, that it feels different. All right, this is the top of the hill. This is my halfway point. Or actually, no, my halfway point was way back there. Probably like 2/3 of the way there. Yeah, because once I reach the end of the valley, that's the halfway point. Or I think I actually tracked it one time. It's like a little less than halfway there, by like a mile or so. Looks like I got one lane closed up here. Again, what's happening? Guess so. Okay, guess I'm going around you. Yo, stay in your lane, sir. So, anyways, get back over. I guess a good way to look at that page too also is like who is filling like your needs, like who's creating those wounds in you, and is the need that they're fulfilling, is it healthy? That's another way to look at that, to analyze the people around you and who or who isn't filling needs that are healthy. That can help you like weed out any like codependent like relationships. You like analyze it from that perspective, I guess, maybe. Oh no, what does this say? 2 right lanes closed. Oh, this is coming close to my exit. Let's see what happens. Okay, let me see. Oh shit, that looks like arrows. Oh no, maybe I should get off at Magic Mountain and find my way that way. Let me see. What should I do? Well, let's just chance it. See what happens. Trying to figure it out. It says the scales are closed. That's not good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep, I think. Yep, my exit's gonna be closed. And there's a cop right there, so I won't be able to jump through and just take it. That is a shame. 2 cops right there. Oh yeah, they were working all on my exit. You got it. It would have been nice to be able to take this. Oh, I can't. Nice. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's always better. Alright. I have arrived. See what the day brings. I wonder what all these like out of commission cop cars are doing over here. Must be like 5 of them. Alright. And I'm here. Okay. Great day.